In the beginning of the story, we meet Emily, an international-level figure skater who travels to a glacier near the North Pole with her team. On the surface, the trip looks like a promotional photo shoot where everyone plans to spend the night at a remote base camp. But for Emily, this journey is much more personal. She's carrying an urn filled with the ashes of her younger sister, Anna, and her only goal is to scatter them in the most beautiful place she can find. Early the next morning, Emily tells her teammates that she wants to be alone for a while. She puts on her skates and glides across the frozen landscape, traveling nearly 2 kilometers until she reaches the edge of a massive glacier. Looking out over the endless icy wilderness, she believes she has finally found the perfect place to say goodbye to her sister. But just as she's about to spread the ashes, the ice beneath her suddenly cracks apart. Everything happens in a matter of seconds. Before Emily can react or call for help, the glacier collapses beneath her, sending her into the freezing Arctic waters. When she finally regains consciousness, she finds herself stranded on a floating slab of ice, slowly drifting farther into the open ocean. Endless snow and freezing water surround her in every direction, with no sign of land or another human being. Back at the base camp, news of Emily's disappearance spreads quickly. Radio stations report that a famous international figure skater has gone missing somewhere in the northern glacier, although her identity hasn't been officially released yet. Rescue teams immediately launch a large-scale search, but strong winds and heavy snowstorms erase every possible trace. They repeatedly scan the area using search grids, yet every report comes back the same. No signal, no emergency flare, and no detectable body heat. Meanwhile, miles away from the search teams, Emily realizes that nobody knows where she is. She has only a few supplies, her phone has no signal, and there's no way to call for help. Understanding that rescue may not come anytime soon, she focuses on one goal: survival. She tears pages from the supplies she has with her and removes the lens from her binoculars. Carefully positioning it under the weak Arctic sunlight, she tries to concentrate the light onto a single point, hoping to create enough heat to start a fire. Even though the sunlight is incredibly weak in the freezing cold, Emily patiently waits without moving, knowing that every small chance could mean the difference between life and death. After a while, a slight smoke began to rise on the paper, and then slowly a small fire started. At that moment, she had a slight smile on her face. After getting stuck here, this was her first smile. On that piece of ice, completely cut from the world, she had gained a little heat from the sun in the oldest way. After this, she collected the surrounding ice and kept it in a pot. She took it close to the fire, melted it slowly, and then filled that water in her thermos. As soon as night fell, a sharp snowstorm came. Emily quickly set up a tent and wrapped herself tightly inside it. But the cloth of the tent was very thin, which proved to be as weak as paper in the face of that sharp storm. And in a short while, it burst. The rocks of the floating ice began to shake violently in the sea. In that condition, Emily did not care about anything else. She just grabbed her sister's pot tightly. That small wooden box was her last support in this desolate place, and that was the reason why she was still not giving up. The next day, the search team's pilot reported that he had scanned the entire area twice. If a person is trapped in an open in a terrible storm, then the probability of his survival is almost zero. The pilot asked the control center whether the search should continue or return. After a few moments of silence, a cold voice came. The rescue operation is being called off. At the same time, when the outside world was preparing to leave her, Emily was still alive. She came out of the tent, and in the first glance, she was gone. The ground was gone. I don't know where the last night's storm had taken her. When she looked around, she saw an endless ocean where there was only floating snow. She stood there for a few moments. She did not try to cry, nor did she scream. She had a feeling that was deeper than fear, a feeling of cleanliness, coldness, and complete loneliness. She finally understood that no one knows where she is, but she did not give up yet. She opened her bag and started sewing the tent that was torn in the storm last night slowly with a needle thread. Then she took out a few nuts left in the bag and prepared a thorn to catch a small fish from them. She tied the thread and put it in the water, hoping that she might find something. Suddenly, a heavy, breaking sound came from behind her. She turned immediately and saw that the edge of the snow was breaking again. 2 large pieces, without any sound, slowly settled in the water. At that moment, she understood a bitter truth. This piece of snow was not her home, but it was like a spinning sand clock in which every broken piece was reminding her that her time is running out. At the same time, her phone suddenly started vibrating. Emily picked up the phone. Her voice was clear of hope and fear. She immediately told the person in front of her to contact the rescue team immediately. But on the other side of the phone, an enthusiastic voice came, which interrupted her. That person told his name is Harry and said that he was calling from an air conditioner company. He said that summer is coming and his company is offering a limited time offer on a new energy-saving AC. If he doesn't take it now, he will get a next opportunity next year. Hearing this, the situation was clear. A person who was about to die of cold in the Arctic was getting a call to sell him an AC. Emily tried to stop him again and again. She said that she didn't want an AC. She wanted to save her life. She is stuck on a floating ice rock in the Arctic. She doesn't know her location, and she has to get an emergency call call from someone. Her voice was hoarse, but on the other hand, Harry laughed. He thought this was just another excuse. People who don't make things to buy. He ended the call in a calm but cold way. As soon as the call was disconnected, Emily broke down completely. She kept holding the phone and saying hello again and again, but there was no answer. She cursed in anger and then started crying. It wasn't a loud cry, but it was a silent cry, which a person cries after completely breaking down. Her only hope was cut off as a sales call. The night came again. Emily put her torch in the snow and set it on flash mode so that its light could go far into the dark. She didn't know if anyone would be able to see her or not, but she had to do something. Although it was a small effort, but it was better than doing nothing. Time passed slowly, and the snow kept breaking and melting. The place where she was standing was gradually getting smaller. It was like a cage was shrinking all around her. Then she saw a ship in the distance. Emily ran towards it without thinking and started screaming with all her might, but the distance was too far. Her voice couldn't reach there. She immediately took out her small mirror and started reflecting the light of the sun in the direction of the ship so that she could send a signal. After a few moments, the ship changed direction. Emily stopped for a moment. Then she believed the ship was really coming towards her. Hope sparkled in her eyes. She quickly went inside the tent and started packing her stuff so that she could be ready. But when she came out again, the ship had changed direction again. She stood there. She kept moving her hands with all her might. She kept screaming loudly until her voice stopped. Then suddenly the snow under her feet broke. She didn't get a chance to understand anything, and she fell straight into the icy sea. As soon as she fell into the water, it felt as if thousands of needles were stuck in her skin. She started suffering in the water. As she tried to breathe, the water started going inside her. With great difficulty, she grabbed the edge of a nearby ice and pulled herself out. She lay on the ice. She was coughing loudly. Her entire body was wet, but she managed to sit and immediately started taking off her wet clothes. Then she quickly entered the tent. She was still not able to get out of the fear of falling when she heard a voice from outside the tent. It was not a human voice. She slowly managed herself and peeped outside. On the other side of the floating ice, there was a small baby bear sitting. His entire body was wet, and he was looking at Emily with his black sparkling eyes. He somehow reached this ice, and maybe he didn't even know where to go next. Emily kept looking at him, and a strange feeling arose in him. He was no longer alone in this desolation. There was another living creature on this ice whose condition was exactly like that. He took out the remaining nuts he had and threw them towards the baby. The baby bear slowly came forward and started eating them. Then she heard a heavy thud from a distance. The mother bear had arrived. Emily immediately moved back and hid herself inside the tent and sat down holding her breath. She could see the commotion outside the tent. She kept waiting without moving at all. After some time, that shadow slowly went away and the baby bear also went with her. Outside the tent, there was silence again, where only the faint sounds of hitting the ice of the waves of the sea were coming. Maybe after enduring a lot, or maybe after the ship left, her last hope was also over. Emily looked at her sister's picture for a long time and then slowly said what she had kept in her heart for almost 20 years. Forgive me. Anna's death was the wound of her life that she could never heal. This pain was always inside her. It was hidden behind all her compliments and applause. But on this desolate piece of ice where there was no spectator, no light, and maybe no tomorrow, she finally said that word. She didn't say it because someone was listening, but because she herself didn't know if she would ever get a chance to say it again or not. It was late at night. Then the phone rang again. This time also it was Harry's call, but his voice was not like before. This time it was not a lightness, but a strange seriousness. As soon as he started talking, he told Emily that this is his last call. Emily couldn't understand for a moment. She asked, "What does it mean?" Harry said in a very calm voice that this is not only his last call, but he will never be able to call anyone in his life. The more ordinary it sounded, the meaning behind it was much heavier than that. A person whose whole life is stuck on phone calls, if he says that he will never be able to call again, it means that his whole life is somehow broken. Emily was silent for a while. Till now she was just thinking that somehow Harry should help her. But after hearing this, she realized that the person in front of her might also be stuck in some big problem. She suppressed her fear and asked Harry that what happened to him. After this, Harry slowly started telling the story of his life. He told that he wanted to become a basketball player, but he was neither tall nor fast. Then he thought of becoming a doctor, but due to the responsibility of his sick mother and 3 younger brothers and sisters, he had to leave that dream. His father died when he was very young. He admitted that he was neither very smart nor was his luck with him. He could never become what he wanted to be. And finally, he became a telemarketer, a person whose phone everyone cuts and no one wants to listen to. Emily tried to make him understand, but Harry suddenly became a little bitter. He said that he did not want anyone's sympathy. According to him, people behave with a telemarketer in only 3 ways. Either they cut the phone directly, or abuse, or show false modesty. He saw that fake goodness in people very closely. For a while, there was silence between the two. Then Emily slowly asked him what he wanted from him. Harry thought for a while and honestly said that he himself did not know. Maybe he just wanted someone to listen to him. He said that when he called Emily for the first time, he did not cut the phone immediately like other people, but kept listening to her. Even though he found her story strange and unbelievable. After so many rejections and insults, it was a big deal for him not to cut anyone's call. He said that he feels like the walls around him are closing on him, and he asked Emily if she could understand this feeling. Emily replied with a slightly bitter laugh that her condition is a little different. There are no walls around her because she is standing on a melting ice cliff where the walls are far away. There is no support either. The call was cut again and then kept connecting. So weak that it could break at any time. But after connecting every time, neither of them was ready to hang up. Meanwhile, Harry searched on the internet about Emily. He got her name from the calling list. He was surprised by what he saw. Emily was not an ordinary person, but a well-known figure skating player. He saw her match video, saw her social media profile, saw photos with her team. He was looking at everything as if a spy was adding some truth. He saw a video in which Emily was going to the airport with her team, and another video in which she was showing her friends a small wooden box. Harry asked what it was. After a few moments of silence, Emily said lightly that it was her sister Anna's urn. Hearing this, Harry stopped for a while. Emily told him that he did not need to be sad. It's been a long time since Anna died. At that time, Anna was only 7 years old and she was 8 years old. Harry slowly asked how she died. Emily took a deep breath and started telling the story of that day, which changed her whole life. She told that day was very beautiful, the sky was looking very big, but its color was a little dusty and there was a sound of thunder somewhere far away. She and Anna were standing on the edge of a grass field. Anna was scared and wanted to go home, but Emily did not want to go. Seeing her sister's fear, a stubbornness arose in her. She called Anna a coward and made him run with her. Anna hesitated a little, but then she saw stubbornness in her eyes and she ran first. Both sisters were running in that field and Emily ran faster than her and reached the other side first. At that moment, an electric shock fell from the sky. Only one spark, and she was running straight behind Anna. At that moment, everything was over. After that day, her old life was over forever. Hearing all this, Harry did not say anything for a long time. Then he asked a simple question. You always consider yourself responsible for this, right? Emily did not say anything, but her silence was her answer. After this, Harry did more research and he found out that Emily has also written a book in which she has written the stories that are told to her sister in her childhood. He praised her that she is a very good storyteller. There was also a light argument between the two. For example, about her friends' party pictures, which seemed strange and precious because only living people talk such small things. During the conversation, Harry got a video in which Emily was saying that it is the right time today. She has to do this alone. In the video, she was seen going alone towards the glacier, and her friends were standing behind her saying that she is going to pour her sister's ashes into the sea. After this, she disappeared from the camera. Emily confirmed all this. She went to that place about 2 kilometers away where she felt that this is the most beautiful place in the world, which is right for Anna. But as soon as she was about to pour the ashes, the snow broke and she fell into the sea. When she regained consciousness, she was on the same floating snow. They both remained silent for a while, as if two people sitting at different places were feeling the same night. Emily asked how long they have been talking. Harry asked if it really matters. It was morning. Emily said that maybe she should go to work now, but Harry said that there is no place to go to her. Emily said with a light smile that actually she herself is at a place from where she cannot go anywhere. During the conversation, Harry asked her a real question. Where are you really? According to him, if Emily was really in trouble, she would not waste time talking to a stranger, but would call her friends or family. Emily replied, you are also talking to me all night. You are also a stranger. Harry agreed that all this is strange, but for some reason he was not able to disconnect the call. Emily's voice became soft gradually. She said that maybe this is the last call of her life, and now it does not matter whether Harry believes her or not. But this call means a lot. She said that when a person is completely alone, then the voice of another person, even if he is a stranger, can give him a reason to stay alive. That voice does not matter. It just should not disappear. During this time, Harry got a news. Emily's team thought that he was lost and the search operation was officially stopped. As soon as he started telling this, the snow broke again and the call was cut off. This time, the silence was the longest. After this, Emily somehow jumped on another snow. But during this time, she was injured. She took care of herself, cleaned the wound, and tried to stay alive somehow. She had nothing left now, neither food nor water. She tried to drink sea water, but she vomited immediately. Then the heavy rain started, and she opened her mouth and started drinking rainwater. But the cold was so severe that her body began to tremble. She kept struggling with the cold all night. When she woke up in the morning, the snow was almost over. Now she was just floating in the sea, holding her sister's pot tightly. She had stopped struggling because she had nothing left to fight now. There was peace all around. The sea was absolutely calm, like a mirror. Then the helicopter sounded from a distance, came closer and closer. Maybe Harry had somehow helped her, or it was just luck. No one knows. But a helicopter came, and that was enough. Emily was saved. After being saved, she talked to herself not in front of the cameras. She accepted her past. She remembered the field where Anna had died and understood that she had left her old life at that moment. All the years of hard work, fame, everything was like a burden. But the experience of death let her think clearly for the first time. Now she was not stuck in the past, nor was she afraid of the future. She was just living in that moment. She asked the whole world a question. Are you able to see me? Then she said peacefully, I am free. This story is not only about swimming on the ice, but it is about the journey of a person. Two strangers who were lost in their own lives got together in a strange moment and saved each other from breaking. Sometimes you don't need a hero to save someone. Just a voice, a phone call, and a person who doesn't disconnect the phone is enough. This is where the story ends. If you like the video, do like and subscribe to the channel.